Steamboat Springs, August 19th, 63. My dear mother and sister, Ma, you have given my vanity a deadly thrust. Behold, I am prone to boast of having the widest reputation as a local editor of any man on the Pacific coast, and you gravely come forward and tell me, if I work hard and attend closely to my business, I may aspire to a place on a big San Francisco daily some day. There's a comment on human vanity for you. Why, blast it, I was under the impression that I could get such a situation as that any time I asked for it. But I don't want it. No paper in the United States can afford to pay me what my place on the Enterprise is worth. If I were not naturally a lazy, idle, good-for-nothing vagabond, I could make it pay me $20,000 a year. But I don't suppose I shall ever be any account. I lead an easy life, though, and I don't care a cent whether school keeps or not. Everybody knows me, and I fare like a prince wherever I go, be it on this side of the mountains or the other. And I am proud to say I am the most conceited ass in the territory. You think that picture looks old? Well, I can't help it. In reality, I am not as old as I was when I was 18. I took a desperate cold more than a week ago, and I seduced Wilson, a Missouri boy reporter of the Daily Union, from his labors, and we went over to Lake Bigler. But I failed to cure my cold. I found the lake house crowded with the wealth and fashion of Virginia, and I could not resist the temptation to take a hand in all the fun going. Those Virginians, men and women both, are a stirring set, and I found if I went with them on all their eternal excursions, I should bring the consumption home with me. So I left day before yesterday and came back into the territory again. A lot of them had purchased a site for a town on the lake shore, and they gave me a lot. When you come out, I'll build you a house on it. The lake seems more supernaturally beautiful now than ever. It is the masterpiece of the creation. The hotel here at the Springs is not so much crowded as usual, and I am having a very comfortable time of it. The hot, white steam puffs up out of fissures in the earth like the jets that come from a steamboat's escape pipes, and it makes a boiling, surging noise like a steamboat, too. Hence the name. We put eggs in a handkerchief and dip them in the springs. They soft boil in 2 minutes and boil as hard as a rock in 4 minutes. These fissures extend more than a quarter of a mile, and the long line of steam columns looks very pretty. A large bathhouse is built over one of the springs, and we go in it and steam ourselves as long as we can stand it, and then come out and take a cold shower bath. You get baths, board, and lodging all for $25 a week. Cheaper than living in Virginia without baths. Yours affectionately, Mark.